What's up, everybody? It's your girl charaebarnes here with another video. This particular video, if you can see by the title, is very interesting. I thought when I saw this clip, I was like, man, I have to react to this because I'm not sure if any woman in the YouTube space or if any man in the YouTube space can try to contest to this. I think that there is a lot of things that Unsolicited Security Boss said that is very important. And I think some of the things that she said can relay back to everyday life without seeing what is going on in the YouTube space. So we're going to get into it. But before we do that, I would love for you guys to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell because I think this is definitely something that we should talk about, mention, bring up. It's not necessarily a topic that a lot of people mention or say, not so much. And I think there's a lot what people mention when it comes to helping people. However, I don't, let's talk about the another side of it, right? So let's get right into it. I want to go ahead and get into this, right? Title is Are Content Creators Ruining Dating? So let's get into it.
Wait for Auntie Security Boss because this last couple weeks, Auntie just been on fire about this stuff. So I want to get your perspective on this. So if dating is not working as it's currently constructed, how do we fix this?
So I don't know if I agree with dating not working because in my regular life or
on
this. So if dating is not working as it's
but this is what I wanted to say real quick. Shout out to Courtney Michelle. Okay, shout out to Courtney Michelle. Everybody go follow, go subscribe. Sir Hale Speaks, go subscribe. Security Boss, go subscribe. Hello, Charles Cook. I'm not familiar with you, but hey, I'm sure you're doing your thing. CJ, I'm not too familiar with you. However, I'm sure you're doing your thing. And Black Man Unfiltered, you already know how we rock. So go ahead and subscribe to him. And Lauren Melissa, go subscribe to her as well. Now let's get into the video. Shout out to the panel. Looks like a fire panel. Let's go.
It's currently constructed. How do we fix this?
So I don't know if I agree with dating not working because in my regular life or in my, life outside of YouTube, I have associates and neighbors that have children that are in their 20s and 30s, and they have young men that are courting them and they're dating, and they seem to be doing very well. And they seem to be headed towards marriage. I have other couples that I went to marriage that I was in marriage groups with, their kids under 30, all three of them married. All three of them got a set of twins, a set of twins and a girl, all married before 30. So I don't think there's anything wrong with dating. I do think that, so I'm back with CJ on this. I do think.
Let's see this comment too. Let's see. I'm not going to pause it too much, you guys. Let's see. Hey, move out the way now. Move out the way. I'm trying to see if I can read it. Okay, it says men must find a wife. If women are already operating as a wife, she will and can be found. Okay, I agree with that much. I don't know what else is being said. Couldn't move it, but let's keep hearing what she got to say. Oh, shout out to the couples that she's referring to in her everyday life. Twins, all the kids are married. Fire.
Getting our information and the pressure that we're putting on ourselves as far as social media and YouTube is ruining the organic thing of dating. And it's making us think that it's conditioning our minds to make us think that we're supposed to do things a certain way and everybody's supposed to fit inside a certain box. And if they don't, they're not the correct person or they're not the right one, instead of organically allowing it to happen.
Now I'm gonna stop it right there because for one, I actually agree with that. There's a natural balance and there's a dance that happens between men and women when it comes to relationships, and that natural dance, to me, it should happen without people feeling or doing something that they feel they shouldn't be doing just because of what in the YouTube space people are saying. There's an organic thing. And then a lot of times the stuff that people are teaching each other in this space, you learn organically. The universe is going to show you how you should move anyway if you just pay attention to it, right? And it's going to elevate you to be the best version of yourself. So the best version of yourself is going to be fitted for the best version of the person that gonna rock with. So I definitely rock with what she's saying right there, because that there's definitely a part that she's gonna mention that I think everybody should pay attention to. Check this out.
So I think dating is dating. And I think we'll get there. But I do think that ladies, I'm gonna say ladies more so, we have to relax. In men, you have to be independent in your thought process. A woman is not something that you can put in a box and you can just check off certain things. You have to make sure a person is socially mature enough to handle what it is that you want. Everybody is not ready to be married, but they may want that companionship. Sometimes you have to go through things to realize what's best for you. And I just think that we're not allowing it to happen in the social media realm. But there's a whole world out there where they are allowed to happen. And women, young girls are getting married every weekend. Y'all gonna see it coming up soon.
And she's speaking some facts right there. Now, as you can see, she highlighted something that I just said. That organic, your experience is going to show you what your best version is. And experience, to me, life experience is your best teacher. It's the best teacher. People could talk to the first face turn blue. However, you know how sometimes somebody tell you, or multiple people tell you something over and over again, but you hear or receive the message at a different time in your life, and you're able to receive that message totally different. Because some people are not even ready for what is being taught to them or what's being said to them. Some people are just not ready, and you can't force anybody to be ready for something that they just not gonna be ready for. It is what it is. And also, as a woman, I'm so glad she said this. I'm gonna bring myself up real quick. As a woman, we overthink sometimes when it comes to this dating. We are in our head. I am a example of that. I have been in my head. Okay. And I wanted to highlight this because when I heard her say that, I know, for one, being in this space and being someone who was 31, right? I definitely started to be in my head with certain things instead of allowing relationships to organically grow. Like, I've been there, I've done it. And to be honest with you, I don't go into a lot of spaces with these relationship stuff no more for that particular reason. There were other things that I needed to worry about outside of that, because a lot of the stuff that's being said, I knew. I think it was more so that I just needed to practice certain stuff because, that's life, right? So I think that if some women, I'm not going to say all, I think that some women can allow things to organically happen and understand that when that man shows up, you're going to see him. You're going to recognize him, and it's going to be that it's that much better when you're not thinking about it and allowing him to present himself to you, because it's he who finds a wife. For those of you who believe in that, right? It's he who finds a wife, not the other way around. So, continue doing your wifely things and understand how to sit within your beauty, sit within your femininity and within your character and your strength and your standards and all this other stuff. Don't allowing these men to tell you certain things about how to appreciate a man is absolutely correct. Appreciate yourself as well. Understand what things in your life that may put you in certain situations. Appreciate that. Understand how to move and continue to be your best version. Like, seriously, continue to grow. I can't necessarily speak she mentioned for the men to not put women in check boxes. I think sometimes they do that. And I remember coming across a guy who wanted to, it was like we were talking and relationships started to form, and he started to to put all these talking points on me, like making it seem like I'm this type of way because of certain stuff. And I was sitting there looking like, none of that is even me. And we're having a conversation and he's hearing how I actually think without him saying it. He put on what he think it is. And I said something different. I'm saying, looking like, what is going on? And he tried to get at me. I'm like, nah, you in your mind, you already made me who I am. I'm already who I am to you without me having the opportunity to just show you who I am. So I think sometimes women try to, when they like a guy, they try to make the man who they want them to be all in, instead of just organically getting to know him and see if it fits. And men, if she just, oh, she this, she that, she this, you don't even know. You know what I mean? Like, you don't know until you know, right? Just get to know somebody. And shout out to Anton Daniels. I think he said this one time. He said, be around the people that think like you or similar to you, and all that stuff is organically going to happen. Be you. And you're going to end up in rooms with people who are like you. And that way you get to be with someone who is like you. It just works. It's going to fit. So, and yeah, I don't understand that. Let's see the last part, what she say real quick.
You're not already seeing it, and they're living their lives. So it's just for us to get out of this box and look at the world in totality and say, listen, yeah, she got married. That's a beautiful wedding. Wow. There's a whole other life outside of Instagram and YouTube. And I just think that we're not experiencing that because we spend a lot of time here. And and we allow people to put talking points in our heads, and you kind of see it and you start, you carry it in life like it's the truth and it's the only truth, but there's another world out there. So I just say relax and just like CJ said, maybe turn the TV off, cleanse yourself, cleanse your mind, do a little bit of that, and then come back and see how it looks again afterwards.
And I want to highlight this as well. I'm pausing it. This is for all of my numerology people out there. Do you see the timestamp on the video right here? 222. The number 2 represents relationship. So it's funny that that's the next video. Is that the 222 is popping up right there? So I just thought that was funny. That's for all the numerology people out there. So yeah, I this what? Yeah, she's right. Just carrying all that stuff in your everyday life is not and yeah, being in certain spaces for me, not anymore. Not anymore. Cause it's like, whether I agree or disagree with whatever anybody is saying, I just know I've been in a position where being organically present would have worked out way better. That's all I got to say about that. Seriously. I've been a victim to it. So shout out to Security Boss, Unsolicited Security Boss. You guys be sure to go ahead and subscribe to her channel. I will put her channel in the description below. And if you haven't already, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. And I'll see you guys with another video or another reaction. Remember, you can hit me up in my email, right? You can hit me up in my email if you have any videos that you think that I should go ahead and, let me put it in there. charaebarnes. You see the page? It's charaebarnes@gmail.com. Be sure to go ahead and send me a video of what you would like for me to react to. If it's regarding like things that you think people should hear or whatever the case is, I'll let you know if it's really not my style. I'm not gonna just leave you hanging. So yeah, go ahead and hit me in my email right there and let me know if there's any videos that you would like for me to react to. And I got you. Okay. Alrighty then. Peace, you guys.